I just saw, I turned back, I was running with the dog, and I turned back, it was a huge fireball. And, I was just running on the street and screaming to everybody, call police, because that's, what else you can do? I thought it's terrorism, but,
Yeah, a lot of people thought that here, obviously. A lot of people who were in the building very afraid that might be what was happening. Now, tell me what you thought about the debris coming down. Did you see that?
It was huge fireball, one big piece and some small,
all
like
cascading
fireball.
down to the ground below. Obviously a very scary time for you, though.
Yeah.
Well, I was just crossing the street, and I sort of heard what seemed to be like a flat tire or something. And so I started looking around the street, and then I saw this huge explosion coming from the building, and it sounded like as if it was a little plane, the whole thing. And then just half of it fell.
Half of the plane, ma'am?
Half of whatever it was that crashed against the building fell to the sidewalk.
It looked like it was kind of out of control with the nose pointing upwards. For about 4 or 5 seconds, he said, this plane's going to hit directly into my apartment or right above it. The plane apparently avoided the building, went over the building that we live in, and then unfortunately plummeted into the one across the street.
And you heard the explosion. Tell me what that was like and what you saw right after.
Oh, it was extremely frightening. I was watching TV at the time. I heard a buzzing, and we live, we're within the vicinity of LaGuardia, so you hear planes and helicopters, but this was a noise that just seemed so close, and it was kind of reverberating the building. And then next thing you know, I heard what appeared to be an explosion, and all I had to do was turn around, and I looked outside my window, which faces directly into the Bel Air building, which was hit. I saw it was almost like a mushroom-type cloud of fire, and instantly 4 apartments had burst in flames, fire emanating outside of the building, and I saw a lot of debris falling onto the concrete below it. It was extremely frightening.
Everybody started running. When I looked up, I seen a small plane crash into the building, and he looked like he was having a malfunction. And it's like he was trying to swerve away from the building, land in the water, but he was already too close already. And then he turned down and just hit the building, and everybody started running up the block.
And what happened after it hit?
A large boom, and then the flames, and then that was it. Everybody just started running all different directions.
Now, did you see anything coming out of the building at all?
Yeah, a lot of smoke and fire.
A lot of smoke and fire, but no, you didn't see any of the debris from the plane.
A little bit, but it was so much black smoke you couldn't really see anything, so it cleared up a little bit.